Okay, let's talk about deductibles. I don't know why people don't understand what a deductible is. So, deductible is like your copay when you go to the doctor's office. Your deductible is what you owe to the body shop so we can fix your car. I love it when people come in and they're like, oh, they already took it out of the estimate. What do you mean they took it out of the estimate? Your deductible is what you owe. Of course, they took it off the estimate because you're responsible for that deductible. You're supposed to pay the first 500, first 1,000, first 1,499, first 2,000, first 2,500. That's how high I've seen some people have their deductibles, and they're like, well, "Why is it so high?" Well, what did you sign? Why did you sign for such a cheap insurance and not look and see how high your deductible was? Did you not think you would ever get into an accident? I mean, come on, really, be real. The way everybody drives nowadays, and you're gonna go for a $70 insurance full coverage bill and not think that, oh, I might crash one day, and if I do, I'm gonna have to come up with $2,500 to fix my car. Oh, wait, but the insurance is just gonna take it off the estimate. That's not the way a deductible works. $2,500 is what you have to pay. There's some people that have $2,500 deductibles, which is outrageous, crazy. Like, I never before had an extra $2,500 that I could just shit because, I got in a wreck. It was an accident. Whoops. Now I got to pay for it because it was a hit and run. The driver didn't have insurance, so now I'm stuck with the bill. How are you going to fix your car? Do you think the body shop's going to discount $2,500? Because if you do, you're crazy. That's not the way it works. Like, think about it. Pay the extra little bit of money to have a reasonable deductible because that deductible is going to have to get paid to the body shop. So it doesn't just disappear magically. Or if you want a discount on your deductible, there's ways to get around, giving you a discount. We just don't do something and give you credit back for it. It doesn't just disappear because it still has to come out of the owner's pocket, right? You still want me to fix your car, so it doesn't just disappear. It's not just something we magically make go away. You have to be smart, get the right deductible, pay the extra little 30, 50, 60, $70 they're asking you a month, and have a good deductible that you can afford. Because an accident's an accident. It can happen any time. At any given moment, you can have an accident. From here to the Valero, that's a mile away from your house, you can wreck. Most accidents happen close to your home anyways. And you're going to have a $1,500 deductible and you have $100 in your savings account. How are you going to be able to fix it? How are you going to be able to do that? You can't. Even if you saved. And then now what? You have to abandon your car. Lien holder has to get involved. You know how many cars get abandoned at my shop because they can't afford it? Why do people do that to themselves? I don't understand. When they could have just paid that extra $40, $50 at the beginning. Read your policy. Don't get scammed. Don't be suckered just because it's cheap. Doesn't mean it's better. Take the time to read it. Look at it. Be for real, reasonable. I mean, I know a lot of people are young and you don't know what you're doing. Ask for help. That's the easiest thing in the world to do is ask for help. And sometimes it's the hardest thing for anybody to do is ask for help. Always ask for help. If I get stuck, ask for help. If I don't know what I'm doing, I ask for help. If I don't understand something, I Google it. I call my friend. I call whoever. I call somebody smarter than me to help me deal with this. Because I don't want to get burnt. Right? So why would you let yourself get burnt? Especially with this. It's expensive, collision repair. It's not just a simple couple $100 and it gets fixed. No. Somebody hits you, and that brings me up to something else now, which I hate because every time somebody hits somebody, they think, oh, I'll just give you $100. Is that cool? And we can go our own ways. No. You know how much it costs? Just a bumper alone sometimes is $400-$500 just for the part. And then to paint it's another $350. And then the labor to install it's like another $250. And then whatever else is damaged underneath that you can't see. If there's electronics, I mean, a little bump can turn into $2,500 repair. Make a police report. Get the insurance. Get pictures of the damage. Get pictures of his license license card, his insurance card or her insurance card. Don't fall for the waterworks. I get it. Okay, you're hurt. You're scared. Yes, there's a lot of feelings involved, but be smart in that time and do everything you need to do to take care of you first, right? And then you take care of, whatever else. But you need to watch out for you, because a lot of people always leave everybody hanging. And you know what? Guess what? Insurance cards expired. They just let it go. It's always just let it go. And I hear all these stories because I see 10, 15 people a day that come into the shop and for estimates. And I hear all kinds of different stories where everybody gets burnt because they try to give them a shot, right? To let them pay it out of pocket. There is some good people, because I've seen some good people come in and pay. I had one good customer come in, paid $4,500 to fix somebody's car out of pocket, but he had his own business and he was responsible enough to actually pay for it and didn't try to BS and hide and give him the runaround. No, he came in and he actually paid. That's hard I don't see that happen very often. People struggle to pay $1,500. I see the $700 ones, bumper jobs, and I try to keep it, low so that way it's affordable, especially when somebody's paying out of pocket. But it's a third party, so I always make them pay first before I fix it, because I don't want the customer to be stuck and then it's a problem between him and I when it was a problem between him and that other person that hit him, because somebody has to pay for the repair. I can't just fix it and then the other person ghosts him. And then he's going to be like, well, I don't have the money. And then I'm going to be like, well, you got to pay for it because you left it. So, you have to pay for it. You're still responsible. So you got to make sure you take care of you when you're getting your car fixed and that you have payment secured. So getting back to the deductible thing. So remember, deductible, if it's your insurance company, you're going to have a deductible. Unless you've had that insurance for 30 years and you only have like a $200 deductible, then lucky you, because that doesn't happen very often. So try to keep a low deductible. It'll help you in the long run. Let me stop this one. I've been talking for 8 minutes. That's too long.